First of all, good afternoon. My first words are for thanking the Federal Department of Foreign Affairs and particularly Switzerland Global Enterprise for counting on us, expert.ai, to explain and share with you the main challenges and opportunities we have faced upon launching business operations here in Switzerland. Thanks, Annalisa and Stefan. As previously mentioned, my name is Domigo Senise de Gracia, and I am the Managing Director for Switzerland of expert.ai. In this brief 10 minutes we are going to have, I will tell you what is expert.ai, who we are, why, as a natural evolvement of our business development and growth, we decided to launch operations in this country, and the challenges we have faced. I'm sure one of them, unfortunately, very familiar to all of us in these times. Expert.ai, until 1 month ago, Expert System, was founded in 1989 in Modena, Italy. Indeed, although Modena is worldwide known for the automobile industry and the trademarks such as Ferrari, Maserati, Pagani, or Lamborghini, either located in or around the city, in Modena, artificial intelligence is also manufactured. And I dare to say, an artificial intelligence which does not have to envy the level of performance of the engines of these automobile legends. Expert.ai is the most senior artificial intelligence company in Europe, focused inside the realm of natural language processing in the subfield of natural language understanding, NLU. IDEST, our patented technology, Cogito, can understand unstructured text or documents, performing the same kind of analysis, morphological, syntactical, logical, and semantic analysis we human beings can carry out upon facing a text. Although with an Italian origin, nowadays expert.ai is an international company with branches in the United States of America, 2 of them, Spain also 2 of them, United Kingdom, France, Germany, Italy, 5 of them, and Switzerland. With more than 400 projects developed and implemented, 250 employees around the world, last year we reached a turnover of around 32 million euros. Expert.ai is also quoted in the Italian stock exchange market with a market value of around 120 million euros. The main industries we have been tackling for the past 30 years have been insurance, banking, public institutions, national governments and international organizations, intelligence, media, and pharma. On analyzing the different options to expand our business and following the natural evolvement of the enterprise, we decided some time ago that Switzerland should be the next country in which we should strive at implementing and democratizing our artificial intelligence platform. Which determinants made us take this decision? Well, I would say there were macroeconomic but also internal factors which led us towards this direction. Concerning the macroeconomic factors, amongst others, Switzerland is one of the most competitive economies in the world thanks to its highly developed service sector, around 74% of the Swiss GDP. Switzerland has also the second highest gross domestic product per capita in the world, almost 80,000 US dollars in 2019. The VAT is the lowest rate in Europe, 80% on most goods and services, 3.8% on accommodation services, and 2.5% on basic necessities. Most Swiss firms are small and medium-sized enterprises with fewer than 250 employees. And every year, Switzerland spends close to 3% of its GDP. That means more than 18.5 billion Swiss francs, around 15 billion euros, on research and development. Over 3/4 of this funding comes from the private sector. All these macroeconomic ratios mirror a solid, well-structured, and positively growing economy. Regarding the internal factors, and these were the defining elements since they reflected our business growth strategy, we had already had a solid know-how and experience on implementing our natural language understanding solution in insurance companies and banks. Hence, Switzerland, the main hub of the insurance and the banking industry in the world, was the natural, I would say, next stop for us. On top of it, Switzerland is the country in which the majority of international organizations are located. And acknowledging the vast quantity of unstructured information they have to cope with, this was an additional reason to launch business operations here. As previously mentioned, and regarding the macroeconomic factors, most Swiss firms are small and medium-sized enterprises. This is completely aligned with our aim of democratizing artificial intelligence, of bringing this cutting-edge technology to every single industry and every single customer, regardless its size. Nowadays, and more than ever with these pandemic times, the process automation and optimization, which is, by the end of the day, the real added value of artificial intelligence, must be made available to all the companies. Switzerland, the third factor per se, it has been part of the economic environment of this country, is one of the most endorsing label an international company may enjoy. And last but not least, we live from our cutting-edge technology. We need to be in contact with the most advanced centers of research in artificial intelligence to keep on improving, enriching, and fine-tuning our technology. Switzerland, with the ETH, the EPFL, and the ITSIA, amongst others, is the place for us. Eventually, we come to the challenges. Launching operations from scratch in a new country is always also daring. Nonetheless, that's a common situation. From my own experience in not being expert.ai, my first company to be launched in this country, I find the Swiss economic environment ideal to thrive as a company. We should not forget this is a long-term strategic bet. The one who comes to this country hoping to harvest quick results is taking the wrong approach. You must create not a customer portfolio, but a network, which is something else. You must gain Swiss business people's trust to rely first on you and then on your cutting-edge technology. And last but not least, black swans such as COVID-19 might take place. But listen to this. We, expert.ai, began operations here in Switzerland on March the 1st, 2020. 15 days later, hell unleashed with the pandemic. As previously mentioned, our bet is a long-term strategic one. We do not look for low-hanging fruits, but for strategic business relationships. We want Swiss firms to embed our out-of-the-box technology as part of their core business. And for that, they must rely on us. We must gain their trust. And not a single pandemic should unbalance our or your solid strategic plan. Summing up, and after having lived and worked in different countries around the world, I can tell you, Switzerland is one of the most promising countries for an outstanding technology such as artificial intelligence. My final 2 cents. If you want to become a key player in the Swiss and also in the global economy, lay down properly your business foundations and have a solid, realistic long-term business plan. I assure you will harvest the desired results. Thanks.